now to the big announcement, okay? Like the VGC Awards. I need your opinion, chat, okay? Because I wanna release them today. Like, hold on. I wanna explain. But first of all, I say we are like 1,400. Okay, 854. Never mind. 11 free. Alrighty. So, chat. Okay? Chat. So, yeah. My teams are all gone. You hate to see it. But what you need to know is... Let me put in some music first. Do I have a good playlist? I wanna use the same playlist as last week. So yesterday, I mean. Hold on, it's loading. I hate ads. Oh, that's pretty good, Eric. Okay, so, chat. Before we rank some more players, first of all, I want to show you a little project I'm working on. And I need you, chat. I really need you. So, VGC Awards. Since the season is almost over, we still have Worlds, obviously, but I think I want to do them before Worlds. So, let me open it. So, I have a lot of like categories. So, kind of welcome to, I will just read this text first. Welcome to the VGC Awards. In this form, you can write your best pick for each of the questions accordingly. Keep in mind that we are only talking about the 2024-2025 season. If you don't have a player in mind or you don't want to answer a question, it's totally fine. You don't have to answer every single question, but it would be appreciated if you can answer as many as you can. The first section is about players in a tournament. The second section features players outside of tournaments. The third section covers stuff not related to players. And the fourth is for funsies. So, how this works is technically, this is a nomination round, okay? I could have just made a voting round immediately where I ask strongest player and I give you like 5 options and then you can like multiple choose, you can choose one, right? And like I'm not keeping this like in my chat. I will announce it on Twitter as well and stuff. And I was thinking that like I'm not sure if I have too many categories or like too many questions, and that's or like if my questions are too boring, and that's why I want to talk with you about it first, and then I want to release it. And then the nomination round will last 1 week because, as I said, I didn't want to put in 5 players because, like, for example, for strongest player, I would put my 5 strongest players, but everybody has their own opinion, and I want to see, like, who gets nominated most often, and then, after the nomination round, I will put in the people with the most answers into a multiple choice like question, and then there's the voting round, and then after the voting round, that's why I also hard resetted my PC, because I want to make it big. Like, there should be a big stream where I like also show certain stuff. It's not just like, oh, strongest player is this guy, best ladder player is this guy. It should be like a really high quality stream where I will announce the results. And but before that, we obviously have to talk about questions. But what do you think about this like general idea of like VGC Awards? I feel like it's pretty cool because we can do it like in a year as again, and then afterwards, like each year, like talking about the season is I will wear a suit. Yes, high tech. That was the plan. But I feel like this kind of thing is pretty interesting. There are also some like categories that are a little controversial. They are not toxic, but I hope people can laugh about them. But let's get started. Like I want to go through some questions, and if you say no, this question is ass, or this question is really good, or like you can just share your opinion. We've got obviously like strongest player. Who's the strongest player of the season? Then best ladder player I think is pretty interesting because best ladder player would definitely be someone who is not technically the strongest player, right? Do you like Aris? I think it would be fine. Like I know it's weird. Like if I say and the best player with the name Michael. Oh, Michael Kelch. Like I still think like why should I exclude myself? It's not like I didn't mean to do that to like if you think about the Barack Obama meme with the medal, that was not my goal. I just wanted to feature like some interesting categories where like this should also hype up for Worlds. So yeah, I will think about it, Aris. I will think about it. But your suggestion makes sense. I will definitely think about it. Then we've got like the best grassroots player, like just online tournaments, no GCs. If you think, oh, you made this category for yourself, I haven't really played limitless tournaments in the past, like in this season. And as I said, we are only talking about this season. So I think this is also interesting. Then I don't know if like those are like already mentioned like strongest player, like best regional level player, and best international level player. But I thought since there is still a difference between regional and internationals, I wanted to include that as well. Best team builder is also definitely one of the more interesting categories. The luckiest player, like who has the most luck across the season. Most influential player, like who influences the meta game and the like tournaments and stuff the most. And you might say, oh, a lot of the categories are wolf, but trust me, it's not that easy. Then like most gimmicky player is also a pretty interesting category because like there are people who always want some weird stuff, so I also want to include that. Most intimidating player is maybe maybe it's too similar to like strongest player, but when I think of an intimidating player, it's not necessarily a strong player. But if you say it's like the same category, I can also leave it out. Yeah, like I have that kind of stuff, Reiki. Hold on. Like the first section is like the most boring one because it's very tournament related, but no, actually not that Reiki, not that exactly. I read it as like something else, but yeah, I know you had 6 physical mons. Or do you mean like, yeah, no, like, yeah. True. The most intimidating players with best intimidating player. No, it does not include last year's Worlds. It's just from like the very first regional to the last regional. I also like maybe I will do it after Worlds as well. I think I will think about it, but yeah. Wait, really? Which one was it? Was it the one with like Zapdos, Kyogre, and stuff? Oh, 810. Yeah, you like Rookie of the Year is here. Best new player. Like who started in this season? When I think of like 2023 starters, like there are a lot of players that started with Scarlet and Violet that are very good. Like for example, Justin Tang, right? But like who started in this season? Yo, Lucky Wolf, thank you so much for the raid. We are currently talking about like VGC awards, about some categories we can oh no, the stream is lagging again, I think. Thank you, Grandmanda, for follow, as well as Broadway. Okay, maybe the stream was just lagging for 2 frames. But yeah, Lucky, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Congrats on your run. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. What were you streaming? You need a list specific for new player? Well, no, like as I said, people can nominate players in there. So, yeah. Next up, like most surprising player. It's like you can put in whatever you want. Like you can also put in Wolf in best new player, I guess. Like it's up to you, but don't be silly. And most surprising players like who maybe had a bad season and now had a good comeback. So I was just playing some VGC with Volk. Let's go. I'm happy that Volk was so good for you. Yeah, like I would count those people obviously as well, Wim. Like in the end, it's like everybody can write what they think. So yeah. Then nice, like the second category starts here. Like this has nothing to do with like tournament stuff, but it still has to do with players. So this is the second category, like nicest player, meanest player. Like meanest player, I hope the winner of that doesn't feel like offended, but I feel like it is a funny category we kind of have to include, right? Maybe it also opens the view of the person who, or like everybody who gets nominated to maybe be a bit nicer, but you understand? Like that's what I mean with a little controversial stuff. Yeah. Then the most improved player. I was thinking if I could also do it in like two categories, like most improved socially and most improved like playing wise, like who had just bad seasons and now a good one. What do you understand like as most improved? Do you think about the social aspect or about the playing aspect? I am not mean. Like I always mention that I mean no harm, and like I am not mean at all. Like I have a list of like 10 players that are 100% meaner than me. Playing. Okay, so maybe I can like add or like I would think about it. Then I also have most overlooked player. Maybe this is also too much playing related, but like most overlooked player who is someone people just do not notice, but is still like decent. That is fair, Aris. That is fair. But like, if you go to some regionals, you will like realize. But yeah. Then best drip, like for those who don't know what drip is, like who wears the best stuff, like who has the best clothing, like when they go on stream, for example, or even if you just see them at regionals, you can put them in there as well. But I felt like best drip is a cool category as well. Then player most likely to get banned. I had like player most likely to get banned. But then I was like, okay, that is way too toxic, right? Because the winner of that will definitely feel offended. And that's why I added due to a stupid reason. I don't know. I feel like that would also be an interesting category. And then like the third category is like non-player related stuff, like best regional. You can like say because of the stuff you can do there, or like the regional itself, like the storyline in the regional, or like the games, stream games, like it doesn't matter. Like what was the best regional? Then the best stream set, the worst stream set. Obviously, we gotta spill some tea, right? Worst stream set, obviously, as well. Best storyline. Like, we have so many storylines, right? Like, Wolf winning back-to-back things. Wolf versus Marco is a storyline. Or, like, Fedecampo versus Marco is a storyline. I guess I win a regional while getting hospitalized is a storyline. Like, that kind of thing, you know? Like, best storyline is also pretty interesting, I think. Yeah, moment of the year, kinda, yeah. But then we also have like best YouTube Twitch clip. I also have to think of like It's similar to like best storyline, but also way different. Like we have clips like, "Oh, Wolfie compares from Marco," or like, "It wasn't enough," and all that stuff. So I feel like we've got some gems there as well. We've got best VGC art because I also want to shout out the artists. Like there are so many amazing artists out there who don't get the respect and love they deserve. So that's why I also added best VGC art, or like it doesn't necessarily have to be like, since it's the VGC awards, it has to be related with VGC. You understand, right? Yo, John C, how you doing? Best MDB crash out. Well, probably not. Well, ours, I think, like, those stuff makes it more interesting, you know? Yeah, of course you can submit seniors and juniors. Like, everybody can submit whoever they want. Then I also thought, like, best coach. I haven't been like doing coaching for over half a year now, so it's again a category that I cannot win. But like I want to know, like, who's the best coach? Is it like Eduardo Cunha, Brady Smith, Fede Campo, Marco Fierro? Like, who's the best coach? You know, I think that's also a cool category. And then best quote, I think, is like way too similar to like best YouTube Twitch clip, but like there are some things that are not there as a clip. Like, also best quote, we all know it, like, Wolf's a scumbag. You know what I'm talking about. Like, I did not say that, but the Max Waterman clip, like, if you just clip those words now and send it to him, I will find you. And yeah, but you know, like, what I'm talking about. For those who don't know, maybe you should not know. Do you run this every year? That's the plan. Maybe like this year I will do it alone, but next year I can maybe hit up like some bigger content creators like Aaron Zhang or James Beck, or maybe now Wolf would probably not be down to do something like that, but like it would be cool. But yeah, player, and then like the funsies category, I will see if I can add one or two more for this like kind of category, because we've got player most likely to trash talk a Pokemon, so no one expects them to bring it. There are also some high contenders. Actually, no, wait. This has to go down like a little bit, because I still wasn't finished with like yeah, I still wasn't finished. Wait. Here. I still wasn't finished with like the non-player stuff. Like best restricted, like we also have to give awards to some Pokemon, right? So the best restricted Pokemon, the best non-restricted Pokemon, the most disappointing Pokemon, the best format we had. Like we had 3 formats. Like, is it Regulation G, is it Regulation H, or is it Regulation I? And then obviously worst format. We only have like 3 for them, so you don't have to answer. Like it will be a multiple choice of 3. Like imagine people saying best format Regulation A, even though it's only about this season. But yeah, then like player most likely to trash talk a Pokemon, so no one expects them to bring it, or like player who looks most like a bully but is a sweetheart, like that kind of stuff. Like I'm still figuring out more questions for like this funsies category that is like not super, like you understand, I think, how this is supposed to work, right? But yeah, thank you Lagri for the follow. But yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so what do you think? Is that like cool? Are there too many questions? As I said, you don't have to answer like every question, but what do you think about this general idea of like VGC awards? So yeah, that is the plan. I'm currently like still working on things. I will see. Like the plan is to maybe release them tomorrow on Tuesday 8th. Since I will stream tomorrow again, I can give you like the updated version, and then I will release it on Tuesday. The nomination round will be up until like Sunday, and then from Sunday to Saturday we will have the voting round, and I plan to do the like award ceremony on like one of those weekends after. But yeah, that's what I've been working on recently as well. I talk way too much.